Hey everybody, VLC day number 9, and last night, if anybody watched that video, I didn't really like that video because I wasn't in a real great mood or feeling good, but I had got my weight up to 146 pounds from an intestinal issue. My guts literally swell, and so it's not like I gained weight from the diet, but the day before that, I was at 131.2. I had a 2-point gain, either from my lick of peanut butter or more likely the massive working out I did to make up for the lick of peanut butter, which, by the way, is not protocol, okay? We don't need to be working out like that. And so today I actually woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, my stomach feels good. And I got out of crisis really quickly, and I decided to pop on the scale just to see what was going on, more to see how much my intestines had come down, and I weighed 130 pounds. I'm like, oh my God. So I lost that 2-pound gain and lost another pound. So that was just a nice surprise. What it tells me is I am totally on track. So I won't be weighing in as much next week. So, it was cool. I had a little dialogue with HCGChica. Thank you so much for subbing me. And I think she's amazing, you guys. You probably all know her because she's more of a veteran. Very, very cute gal. And she is finally like at the point where she's liking her legs. And it just sort of brought up for me, that's one of the real big benefits of HCG is that it really teaches us to honor our bodies and to be able to not only compliment, it's easy to compliment other people, but it's not so easy to recognize our own beauty or claim our own beauty or say, wow, I like my stomach, or I like my legs, or if I'm Felice, I like my face. Whatever it is for people. And I think that society's really taught us like you're vain or you're conceited if you love yourself or you're happy with what you look like or anything. But I just say, here's a big shout out to HCG Chica's legs. Woo! Go girl. And I just like to see people in general, not just women, but just, calling it for what it is and being able to be proud of what we do. We've all worked so, so hard. Let's see. I'm a little, ugh. So at 130 pounds, I don't know that I'm going to get to exactly where I want to on this round. Technically, my round, because I was doing short round, would end on the 11th. And there's no way. I'm not going to drop this much weight in 11 days. When I see the bulk that's on me, and considering that, yes, I am working out, but I don't think I've put on 10 pounds of muscle or anything. So I probably am going to end up somewhere around between 110 and 115, I would guess, for myself to be satisfied with my body size. It's just a guess. Maybe you gain muscle a lot quicker than that. I doubt it with what I'm doing. So then I think about, well, maybe I should extend the round, but I've only got until on the 26th of this month, I'm hosting a reception for my brother that eloped. And I don't want to be on phase 2 for that. And I don't want to be newly into phase 3. So I'm just sort of sitting here trying to decide what I want. Should I just suck it up and continue to be on phase 2 and just, get rid of all my body fat? But I think what'll happen is I'll probably end somewhere between the 11th and the 18th, which would be 28 days. Unless it's going really well. I don't know. It's so hard for me to say. Or if I get the weight loss apocalypse and I'm so powerful with food that I can just breeze through the reception and not feel left out or any of those things. But especially since I'm making most of the food and I can cook, I really wanted to participate. But that could be my old stuff, just like, why is food so important? So I don't know. I'm a little bit confused about what I'm going to be doing. But for today, I'm very happy with my loss. I'm heading off to the doctor. And that's the other thing. I'll have my surgery scheduled for today. I will have to start some antibiotics before I have it. I don't even know when I'm going to have it. But probably in the next few days here. And I don't know what that's going to do to the scale. So that's just another reason for me to avoid it and just continue on my journey. So, but what I wanted to say about not finishing my round, like if I finished at 115 and I'm still got little baby ham hocks, I'm going to come back on and do another round. And that stinks to do a round when you only have a couple of inches or a couple of pounds. I know because I've done it. So, But my thoughts on where you should end the protocol, my first thought is everybody gets to choose for themselves. But I think if you really understand pounds and inches and you want to have true mastery over where you are, what I take from it is I need to go all the way. Like, I get rid of all the body fat. And that's what I did in my first round. And I think if I leave some of the body fat on, then as soon as I'm in phase 3 and phase 4, it's just like those areas are sitting there. They're not really gone. They're going to be way smaller, and it's going to give me a lot more clothing options. But I know exactly where the weight's going to go, because the very first place it goes are to my ham hocks, and I just don't want to deal with that anymore. So we'll see how this starts to play out over the next 11 days. And what I'm going to do. But those are just my thoughts on how HCG should really be utilized. So just my thoughts, no biggie, right? And I think that's why I could maintain so well, is that I took it all the way. And all the way means you are completely starved. And I didn't recognize it. I started to get more hungry as I got closer to the end of my protocol, but I'm like, I can still grab stuff on my back. And I was a little bit confused. My hunger did increase. I ended up having to increase my protein. And, sorry, this was 5 years ago, so I'm just doing my best to remember. I remember most of it pretty clearly because it was such an exciting time in my life. But I was like sneaking little bites of, hamburger and like a little extra chicken and feeling really guilty, but dropping like crazy. So hunger increased. But then one day I woke up and I was so hungry, I can't even tell you. And we were taking my daughter to San Francisco to go shopping for her birthday and had her girlfriends. We're taking them to lunch. I cheated all day long. And I knew that morning, I'm like, okay, I'm not taking a shot. This is my lowest injection weight. That's when I got to 108 pounds, which I think was a little bit too low for me. Instantly jumped up to 110 and then really ended up maintaining about 112. So I didn't do the 2-pound. I couldn't maintain within 2 pounds. I maintained within 4 pounds, and I was fine with that as long as I could maintain it and not go above that 114. So I'm interested to see what happens this time, but that was awful. Like, I was so hungry. I didn't have a choice. It's not even that I was cheating. It's that we were out, and I was so starved that I had a headache. I felt like I didn't have the energy to do what we were doing, and I'm kind of like Mighty Mouse, like I'll just keep going and going and going and going, or the Energizer Bunny or something. Energy is, even though I'm malnourished, like I just love life. Especially, I'm just such a family person. I love my daughter, and it was so fun to go shopping. I mean, come on, we're going to Neiman Marcus and stuff, and we were just looking, not shopping. I wish we were shopping there. But that's the point that I believe your body is saying, well, it's like, you're done. You are so done. And I was so done. And it was just so easy to stay at that weight. I have a really good friend that likes her body at the place that it's at, and she can probably lose 20 pounds. So she did not bring it all the way down, but she likes being a little more curvy, and that's great because she's happy, but she has a heck of a time maintaining, and she has been maintaining for about a year. And I just look at that and I think, again, I think we're supposed to take it further. So those are my thoughts on it, and it's what I personally did before. It's what I am personally going to do this time, and I just don't know if that means I'm going to have to come in and do what people are calling a vanity round. I don't really call it a vanity round. I think it's just going in to get that final stuff. It's not to be vain. It's because, it makes you look better. It made me look better, but it was also about really being able to maintain and have a solid control over my body. So anyway, I'm off to the doctor. I have a lot of messages coming in, and I look forward to coming home and catching up with where everybody is. And thank you again for the support. Everybody have a really, really great day. I won't be back for a while because I have to drive an hour and a half just to go see a doctor, just to schedule an appointment and fill out paperwork, and so I'm not happy about that. Well, I might as well be, because I have to do it, so I might as well be happy about it, right? Anyway, blessings to you all. Have a great day.